You might be thinking that why do we need the space over here? So what if we don't give a space? What if we don't give an indentation over here? So what will happen? Are white spaces so important in Python? Let's check out. Now suppose if we run this without spaces, like if we write again is greater than a, and we don't give a space. Okay, now and we write print comma, and then we write b is greater than a. Now when we enter, you will see that indented block error would be the result, and that's why we use it. Coming next to the topic, if else, the example of if else. So first we need to give if a is greater than b, so it would print a is bigger, a is greater, and now secondly, now if we want to use an else statement, and since I'm using the ideally the shell over here, so that's why I'm having a bit of difference. You see, because indent was the issue, so indent label was the issue, it didn't run the else also. Now come, let's do the correct way how it should be done. Now as you can see over here, we have used the else. Now since if statement was false and else, as we told you that else doesn't require condition, so else statement was printed directly. Now after using the else statement, let's use if else. So same procedure. If let's take something some other thing, like if a mod 2 double equal to 0, so then we print a is even, and now if we say else if c. Now if you don't give a condition, right, like here over here, so there's an invalid syntax. So I'm showing you the various errors that may arrive when you don't perform it correctly. A mod, like if we give is mod by 2 not equal to 0, then it would print that a is or. Now see, now if we don't use, see, you can run it without the else. It's not a compulsion. If the condition is met before the else statement, the statement will run whatever is before the else statement. Now you may be want to use like what if like we want to use it in the single statement. Now you can use the same both of them in a single line as well. So here now, and by giving it over here whatever command, we can use it in a single line. See, you can use it. This is called the shorthand if, like how the shorthand if. Now there's one more concept, like if we want to use it with the and or. So one more example that I'm going to show you how working with if and or. And like in the above statement, if you see, we have declared A is equal to 45, B is equal to 75, and C, let's say C is equal to 100. Now if A is greater than B and B is greater than C, A is greater than C, then print A is the largest number. So, and when, see, if you see like A is greater than B also, as A over here, A is 45 and the other B is 76. So here the first condition would get into a false, and the other, and if you remember the previous statement, that once you get a false in the AND statement, it won't run further and it would return a false. So you will see that it won't run, as we know. So but we are also introducing an else statement over here, else if A, C is greater than A and C is greater than B as well, then we can, now here we would use the shorthand one. I'll show you how to use the shorthand one. So print, and here we can write C is the largest number. Okay, now you see C is the largest number, writing the small program. So as you go through and you'll practice, you will encounter various errors, and I have shown you some, but there may be more errors, and as you keep on practicing you will learn. So thank you very much.